Hello and welcome, my name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels, and what I'm going to do today is a Divine Masculine check-in. So if you're a Divine Masculine or you connect with the Divine Masculine energy, we're going to see what's going on with you and why. So I really do feel that more masculines are watching the channel now and connecting with the readings, so I'd like to be able to give you some guidance too. And if you are cross-watching as a Divine Feminine, just may give you an insight into what your masculine is going through today. So what we're going to do for you masculine is we're going to connect with your karmic struggle right now, what you're going through karmically, what your battle is with yourself or what you're struggling with internally. It could be something you're going through at work, it could be something you're going through in your body, it could be something you're going through with a karmic partner, a family member, a friend. It could be something you're just battling through to be with your Divine Feminine. So we're going to connect with the Karmic Struggles deck, and then I'm going to bring in the Masculine Message Tarot to bring some guidance and healing in. You're also guiding me to bring in the Masculine Power messages for you to be able to give you some other insight. But before I even shuffle the cards, you may be experiencing a little bit of nausea, even a little bit of disorientation around the eyes as well. So your vision may be a bit cloudy. You may feel a bit nauseous, dizzy, sick, disorientated because there's sudden change in your life, or you're being guided to make changes, and perhaps it's come up suddenly that you know you need to take action or do something. So if you're going through vertigo, which is nausea and dizziness, it's caused by sudden change, movement, and even lack of direction. So it's so important you breathe and center yourself at this time to gain clarity and peace. And if you are actually being physically sick or you're having vision issues, make sure you are taking time for yourself. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water, making rest time, having time for you, so that you are honouring and nurturing yourself, because the eyes are about not liking what you're physically seeing around you, and vomiting is like a gut reaction to things you've been processing, like fear or struggles or things you need to release. So I want to see what your karmic struggle is right now. So what's your karmic struggle? What's your karmic struggle right now? What's going on with you, okay? So the first card is, it's time for us both to begin again. So you may feel like you're ready for a fresh start. Now, if you are in a karmic relationship or a karmic cycle where you keep repeating something with someone, it's like, you're ready to begin again. You're ready for a fresh start. So I'm feeling two things from this. The first thing is, if you are in a cycle with a karmic partner, you know that it's time for you to begin again and them to begin again on separate paths. So it's like, it's over. It's just a matter of time until you go your own ways anyway, because you want to have a new beginning with your Divine Feminine. Or you want to be free to pursue the connection you share with your Divine Feminine in a real way. And that's why you're also saying to your Divine Feminine, it's time for us both to begin again. Because you want that now. You may even justify staying where you are by thinking, well, I can begin here again and try again. And you can perhaps begin again in your own life, doing something in your own life. But ultimately, it's inevitable you're going to be together. So really this is you saying, it's time for me and you Divine Feminine to begin again together, and it's time for me and you karmic partner to go our separate ways and begin again separately, because that's the way it needs to be. So I feel ultimately this about you knowing that you as a singular person need a fresh start. It doesn't matter whether you're single or you're involved with someone, you want to begin again. You're ready for something brand new in your life. This could even be career related, where you perhaps think, I want to start again in my career. I want a new beginning in my career. So maybe you're thinking about leaving a job behind that you've done for a long amount of time, and you're thinking about doing something brand new, starting again. But ultimately you want a new beginning, and this may be on your mind now as we release the end of 2025 and begin a new year of 2026. Or this is a timeless reading, so whenever you're connecting with this, but in real time, if you're watching this with me right now, it may well be that you're thinking about this as we get ready for the new year ahead. Yeah, you're saying we want different things from our life. So this is definitely about you perhaps being around someone right now and you wanting different things from that person. Even if this is work related for you, you may want different things now in your life than what you wanted before. And that's why you want a fresh start or a new career or a change in your work life. But ultimately, I'm feeling this is you and your karmic partner are on the same page, because you want different things in life, you want perhaps passion, travel, whatever it is you want to do, and you feel you can't do that where you are. You feel like you're restricted in some way, or you feel stuck, and you want to be free to explore that. And it feels like right now with your divine feminine, you may feel like you're on different pages because your feminine perhaps is ready to move forward with you, and you feel like you can't because you're stuck where you are. So you may feel like we want different things from our lives because we want the same thing, but we're not on the same page. So you've got to get on the same page. And I feel that's really where you are right now. You're ready to turn a page. So I'm seeing your karmic struggle as, you want to begin again, but it's like, how do I do that? What do I do then? And that's what we're going to connect with in this reading. But ultimately, it's about a new beginning and how you go about that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a Celtic cross to bring in some guidance for you, okay? So how do you begin again? Let me put this to one side here. How do you begin again? How do you begin again? What's the guidance coming through for you? How do you begin again? What do the angels want you to be aware of? So I'm taking anything I feel is jumping or anything I'm being guided to about this for you. How do you begin again? How do you begin again? What do you need to know about beginning again? It may be very, very scary to you because you may have been doing the same thing for a long time. You may have been stuck in the same cycle for a long time and you're thinking, I just don't know what to do. So what's the angel guidance for you? And we're going to begin with that, okay? So you've got 4 cards coming out from the angels. So the first message coming through from the angels is listen to music you love. So this is about you uplifting your vibration, because when you're in a higher vibration, you're able to look at the situation a lot differently and see a way out rather than just a trapped state of mind. And when you listen to music you love, it relaxes you enough to receive answers. It's a form of mindful meditation, like someone will perhaps go walking or driving, and then you receive answers. So listen to music you love. Not only will it refresh you and raise your vibration and make you feel better, but it may well also give you some answers as well. So listen to music you love. This could also be going to a music event or being around music, because I feel you are a musical person. You like music, maybe you're musical yourself, but I feel you definitely, enjoy music. And watch your thoughts, because your thoughts become things. So maybe when you're listening to music, watch where your thoughts go, because when you're listening to music, you're relaxed. Your mind may wander to what you want in your life. So again, you could perhaps see yourself with your divine feminine and your thoughts there. It's like watch your thoughts when you allow yourself to dream big and think, because that's showing you what you want in your life. And also watch your thoughts if you're being negative or you're going through any stress. You are loved more than you know, and you really are. You're loved by God. God wants what's best for you, the creator of the universe, whoever you connect with. That's why you're going through these challenges, because God's not interested in your comfort. He's interested in your soul growth. So he's not going to let you remain stuck in cycles that aren't good for you. So yes, it may feel comfortable where you are, but it's not serving you in the long run. It's not growing your soul. It's not giving you what you need. And you are loved so much more than you know. And you are loved by your divine feminine. And you deserve to experience that kind of deep, passionate soul love in this lifetime. And that's what you're being drawn to. It's okay to be alone. So for those of you that actually want to be alone, it's okay. Maybe you think, I just want to be single for a time. I just want to get back to myself. I just want to feel by what it's like to be by myself, because maybe you've been in a relationship for a long time. Perhaps you haven't ever been on your own, and it's okay to be alone. It's also okay to take time for yourself as well, to be alone when you need to sit with your thoughts. They're giving me a stray hair and it's really annoying there. And I feel it's like something's always annoying you, or something's always in your face, or you feel like you've always got something going on. It's like you haven't got a minute to yourself. And sometimes that's what you need to calm your mind. So if you actually spend time listening to music, it may be a form of escape for you to actually find your plan of attack or the next way forward for you. So I'm not actually feeling like you actually want to be single. Again, there's this hair. It's like, I'm going to get rid of that, because It's like something's in my face for a reason. They're getting my attention in that way. It's like you've never, again, there's another one here, and I haven't got hairs in my face here. This is clearly just the angels showing what you go through. It's like just when you get a minute to yourself, you feel like you've got something else to do, or you can't ever relax or sit down. It's like rare you get time for you. So it's not that you want to be single, because many of you want to be with your feminine straight away, or that's what you're thinking about. You don't want to waste any more time being away from your divine feminine. You want that kind of relationship. But you just want some time for yourself too. It would be nice for you to have time for you and be alone. So when you escape into music, you have that time. So where are you currently? You're angry at yourself. You may be angry at yourself because you want different things than your karmic partner. Or you want to live a different life. You want something different. And you're angry at yourself for that. And it's okay. It's okay to want a new beginning. Because you're saying, I want different things from my life now. I want to begin again. That's okay. Don't be angry at yourself. Obviously, feel what you're feeling. And I feel you do feel angry at yourself because perhaps you're thinking, oh, you thought you were going to stay in what you were in for a long time. And you're angry because you may feel guilty. You don't want to hurt anyone. So the way out of that anger is to take back your power to move this forward. Because the Four of Cups is like being in misery. Being stuck in something that isn't serving you. So some of you will be miserable, completely miserable, fed up, frustrated. Some of you will just be fed up and frustrated. You may not be absolutely miserable. It may just be normal to you, a routine, a comfort zone, but it's not filling you up inside. It's like you know something is missing. This message is, you know in your life right now that something is missing, you want more, and that's why you're being guided to begin again. So take back your power to move this forward. This has also been something you perhaps have been thinking about since around July time. I want to take back my power. But you may be struggling to do that because you don't know how. How do I move forward then? And that's why you're having this reading. You want to move forward because you want to be with your true love. The one you dream about. So the one you dream about is your true love. So it's very likely right now you're being guided in your dreams. You're having dreams about your divine feminine. You're having dreams about the type of life you want to live or the type of love you want to have. You may be having passionate dreams, vivid dreams, weird dreams. But ultimately you're being drawn to the person that you truly are destined to be with. And this is your counterpart, your divine feminine. So the one you dream about. So you know you're dreaming about your divine feminine. And if you're in a cycle with someone, you know really deep down that's not the person for you. And you know it's time to begin again and let them go. So it's about knowing that things are not always what they seem. And I feel you're sending that message out to your divine feminine as well. Things are not always what they seem. So this is about the mask that you wear. You wear a mask in your life right now and things are not really like that at all. You may be acting happy on the surface, but you're hiding a lot. You may be saying something to one person, but that's not truly what's going on inside of you. It's about the mask that you wear. And things are not always what they seem. Now, I did a reading yesterday, and I spoke about wearing a mask. You know, or whenever I spoke about, was it today actually? I spoke about, no, it's today, I'm getting mixed up, about wearing the mask. You know, when you wear a mask, it hurts you and it hurts your person, it hurts everyone. Okay, when you're wearing a mask, you're not being authentic. So this is about you being authentic and being able to show the world the truth. So things are not what they seem right now because you're wearing a mask. You're miserable, you're fed up, you're frustrated, you want a new beginning. So it's time to make a decision. And the thing is, when you do make decisions in your life, things happen very quickly. You may procrastinate and overthink and go round and round in circles. But when you do make a decision, you do move things forward quickly. It's just making the decision. It's just getting to that point where you say, yes, this is what I know I need to do. And I feel you are there. It's just, how do I go about it? What do I do? You've already in a way made your decision that you want a way out or you want a new beginning. You just may not know how to act on it. But when you do make that decision, the universe will step in and help. And you know that it's about an ending for a new beginning. So it may feel like a death to you. It may feel like it's the end of everything because you're going to change your whole life. You're going to change your identity. The person you used to be won't exist anymore, but really that person doesn't exist anyway because you're already changing. You're no longer the person you used to be, and you're still becoming the person who you will be. Great change is happening for you, and it's happening for the connection with your divine feminine. And it's also going to free up your karmic partner so they can also explore their own life, their own way. So the way you see it is, you know really that you belong already to someone else. You know you belong to your divine feminine, because you're really saying to your divine feminine, I am yours. And the thing is, you're a very loyal person. And that's why as well you may be angry at yourself and you feel bad, because if you're with someone else right now, you can't be fully with them because you're cheating on them in your mind. With your own, your body wants your divine feminine, your heart and mind belongs to your divine feminine. So you're always dreaming about the other person, your true love. You're wanting something else, so you can't be fully where you are. And that's a form of cheating. Even if you haven't cheated with your body, you've cheated in dreams with your body. It's emotional cheating. It's not where you're meant to be. And other people may see that you've pulled back and withdrawn. So your divine feminine, for example, could see that you've gone within. You may have gone within, you've gone into hermit mode, radio silent, maybe you're ghosting, or you're just being indifferent right now, or you've gone within because you need to process everything. You're saying, I have to work this out. Other people around you, including your karmic partner, maybe you've got kids and they can sense it too, or your family, that you are being very quiet and distant right now. And this can also relate to work, so put it to work as well. People around you, perhaps your colleagues or your boss, may see you as a bit distant or quiet because you're also processing what you need to do or change. But ultimately, I feel this is your divine feminine seeing you as silent, but it's not really that you're meaning to be quiet at all. It's just that you've gone within to process everything. So in your hopes or fears, you've got to do it at your own pace. You need to do it in your own way, in your own time, because that's how you'll follow through on your plans. So really you're asking for patience, whether you're asking that energetically to your divine feminine or to anyone else. I just need a bit of time to do this right. I've got to do this at my own pace because that's how I'm going to follow through on the plan to have a new beginning. And the outcome is, that your divine feminine is everything you could ever want. Everything you could ever want. And that that's going to continue. That feeling is never going to go away. You're going to want that person and desire that person and dream about that person for the rest of your life. And that's going to be like what you're haunted by. And you have these worries and fears that if you don't do something and move towards your divine feminine and make the changes to make this happen, time's going to run out and then your divine feminine may begin again with someone else. So this is about you knowing that your divine feminine is everything you've ever wanted, always will be, and that's what you ultimately want. So you've got to remember that this love, which you dream about, which is true love, is worth it. And that's the message I've got coming through for you. So it's worth it because you're going to have that beautiful new beginning you've been dreaming of. You just got to find the strength. And I feel if you find solace in music right now, if you escape into music, if you listen to music, it's going to help you to relax and breathe and find the answers. But ultimately, the answer is very clear. Your divine feminine is everything you could ever want. You're going to be together. You've just got to do it at your own pace. And that's what you've gone within to find out. Because in spiritual truth, you already feel bound to this person. You already feel like you belong to them anyway. You always have. You've got to make a change in your life. And when you do make that decision, it's going to happen very quickly. Things on the surface are not what they seem because you may be with someone else, but your true love is the one you're dreaming about. And that's the person you want to move towards. And that's also why you're angry at yourself. So it's okay to be alone with your thoughts right now. You are loved more than you know you are. Watch your thoughts because they become things, but also your thoughts bring in fear and illusion. That's why listening to music will help. So this new beginning is on the horizon. It's destined for you, but you have to also take control, take back your power to make this happen. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.